Hey, sweetie, welcome to Cuddle Cub's Bedtime Stories, where the stars twinkle and bedtime stories come alive. Snuggle up and get cozy as we journey through magical lands and meet gentle friends who are all getting ready for a good night's sleep. Are you ready for a magical sleep? Let's start our story. The magical carousel of the seasons. Gather around, young explorers, as we embark on a wondrous journey on our magical carousel, spinning through the year to discover the secrets of the 4 enchanting seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each turn of our ride reveals new wonders and the magic behind why our world changes so beautifully throughout the year. Spring, the awakening. Our carousel begins its spin under the warming sun, bringing us first to the vibrant world of spring, which starts around March 20th. Imagine fields bursting with flowers and trees dressed in fresh, green leaves. In spring, the air feels softer and filled with the gentle scent of blossoms. Birds sing cheerily as they return from their winter travels, building nests for their soon-to-arrive chicks. As the earth gently tilts towards the sun, our days grow longer and our sleeves shorter. Creatures big and small awaken, and the world dances in hues of pink, yellow, and green. Why, you ask? It's because our lovely earth is leaning in closer to the sun, soaking up more sunlight and waking up all the sleepy plants and animals from their winter naps. Summer, the time of sun. As our carousel spins further, the air warms, and we find ourselves in the bright and bustling season of summer, starting on June 21st. The sun smiles down longer than any other time of the year, and we laugh under its warm glow from early morning to late evening. Fields of gold sway, and trees offer shady retreats. During summer, the earth is tilted right towards the sun, bathing us in light and warmth, perfect for picnics and playtime by the lake. It's the Earth's special way of making sure we get plenty of time to splash in the waters and chase fireflies as the sky slowly turns to dusk. Autumn, the great painter. With another gentle turn, our carousel brings the crisp, cool whisper of autumn, beginning around September 23rd. The green leaves change, putting on spectacular shows of orange, red, and gold. It's as if a great painter roams the forests, touching each leaf with a brush soaked in sunset colors. Autumn cools the air as the earth starts to lean away from the sun, making the days shorter and the nights crisp. It's a time for harvesting apples, jumping in piles of leaves, and enjoying the crackle of a cozy fire. The changing colors and falling leaves remind us to slow down and prepare for the quieter, colder season ahead. Winter, the quiet blanket. Finally, as our carousel completes its circle, a quiet blanket of snow covers the landscape. Welcome to winter, which starts on December 21st. It's the coldest season, with short days and long nights. Trees sleep with a white coverlet, and animals tuck themselves away in burrows, while children build snowmen and sip hot cocoa by the fire. Winter happens because our part of Earth is tilted away from the sun, receiving less sunlight, which cools our days and lengthens our shadows. It's a time of rest for nature, a quiet lull that invites us to reflect, rest, and dream about the year to come. As our carousel slows to a stop, we've traveled through the whole magical year. Each season spins by with its own special charm, driven by the Earth's dance with the sun. From the bloom of spring to the quiet of winter, the turning of the Earth and the journey around the sun shape our world in wonderful ways. Now, let's explore how Earth's axial tilt and its orbit around the sun create the 4 distinct seasons, with a focus on the differences in sunlight reception between the northern and southern hemispheres. The Earth spins on its axis, an imaginary pole running through its center from the North Pole to the South Pole. This axis is tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degrees relative to its orbit around the sun. This tilt is crucial because it determines how sunlight is distributed across the planet, leading to the seasons. Due to the tilt of 23.5 degrees, when the northern hemisphere tilts towards the sun, it receives more direct sunlight, making it warmer. This period marks the summer months in the northern hemisphere, and simultaneously, it is winter in the southern hemisphere because it is tilted away from the sun, receiving less direct sunlight. When the northern hemisphere tilts away from the sun, it experiences winter due to less direct sunlight and shorter days. Conversely, the southern hemisphere enjoys summer because it is tilted towards the sun, receiving more direct sunlight and experiencing longer days. The Earth's orbit and axial tilt also lead to the equinoxes and solstices. Equinoxes around March 20th and September 23rd occur when the Earth's axis is not tilted toward or away from the sun. On these days, both hemispheres receive equal amounts of sunlight, and day and night are approximately equal in length. Solstices around June 21st and December 21st occur when the Earth's tilt towards or away from the sun is at its maximum. The June solstice results in the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere, summer solstice, and the shortest day in the southern hemisphere, winter solstice. The December solstice has the opposite effect. The shortest day in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice, and the longest day in the southern hemisphere, summer solstice. While the axial tilt is the primary reason for the seasons, the Earth's orbit also plays a role. The Earth's orbit around the sun is not a perfect circle, but an ellipse, which means the distance from the sun changes slightly over the year. However, contrary to popular belief, the distance from the sun does not significantly affect the seasons. The seasons are primarily the result of the axial tilt, not the distance from the sun. In essence, the seasons are a beautiful dance orchestrated by the tilt of Earth's axis and its orbit around the sun. This celestial ballet brings about the varied climates and seasonal changes that we experience, from the blooming flowers of spring to the quiet snowfall of winter, illustrating the incredible dynamics of our planet. Now, dear explorers, as we step off our magical ride, remember how the spinning carousel of the seasons brings us the splendor of the world. Dream sweetly of drifting snowflakes, sunny skies, falling leaves, and springtime songs. Good night, little dreamers, until our carousel spins once more.